Welcome. This is an overview of this week's top stories expected to keep making headlines in the days to come. It seems like it's always election time in Greece. After the inauguration last night of Prime Minister Vasilis Kythanou, the countdown to polls has begun. The parliament has been dissolved, and on September the 20th, the Greek people will once again have to choose their new leadership amidst a grave political, economic and social crisis. It is the second time within 6 months that the Greek people are called to polls. The fall of rising hope is just around the corner. On Tuesday, September 1st, negotiations between President Anastasiadis and Turkish Cypriot leader Mustafa Akinci will resume, and most recent developments suggest that talks might move forward. The government spokesperson Nikos Christodoulidis stated earlier this week that efforts of the Greek Cypriot side focus on reaching a solution to the Cyprus problem, which will meet the expectations of the people of Cyprus, adding that it was wrong to comment on settlement plans that the government did not possess. Turkish Foreign Minister now Mevlut Çavuşoğlu is satisfied, he says, with the decidedness that the two sides in Cyprus for the process in settling the problem are showing. On another level of developments this week, the 18th International Conference of Overseas Cypriots, POMAC and PSECA, and the Youth Conference of NEPOMAC met in Cyprus, adopting a resolution calling for the intensification of Cyprus talks. The re-elected president of PSECA, Philip Christopher, talked to Sigma Life. Find the interview on Sigma Life Hangouts in English and on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. Police violence case sends shockwaves among the Greek Cypriot community. 2 special force police officers are recorded beating a detainee in Paphos. The beating took place after the suspect in the holding cell had stabbed multiple times another officer. The footage is dated February of last year but was just released, sparkling multi-level debates. The case is now being handled by the court, although the 2 policemen are not suspended from their duties until trial. Summer is bidding adieu in the most tragic way. The migrant crisis is at an all-time high all over the world, but especially in Europe. With Islamic Caliphate fighters advancing using increasing brutality and the Syrian civil war still ongoing, hundreds of people flee. The UN says about 2,400 migrants have died trying to cross the Mediterranean to Europe so far this year. More than 100,000 others have landed in Italy, whilst another 160,000 have crossed to Greece. The latest episode happened just today when 2 boats carrying about 500 migrants sank off Libya, causing the death of at least 200 people. Earlier in the week, scuffles in Greece and Germany sparked racist deliriums, with Angela Merkel calling out neo-Nazis. The issue is being addressed at the Balkan EU summit. The world stood in disbelief as a journalist and a cameraman were shot dead in cold blood on air. 24-year-old journalist Alison Parker and 27-year-old cameraman Adam Ward were shot while working on a live broadcast by a former colleague, 41-year-old Westerly Flanagan, aka Bryce Williams, who was fired a few months beforehand. The shooter, before turning the gun to himself, sent a manifesto explaining his motives and posted a video of the murder that he shot on his phone. His reasoning was getting back for the racist attacks towards the black community in the US. The utterly tragic incident brings back center stage the gun law in the country. Thank you for watching.